Reggie. Reggie. You've been checking out Mum's thrift store haul, op shop haul. Been checking everything out. What do you think? You think it was bargain? What do you think? He's been checking out the things that I've got from the op shop today. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I pick up when I see them, because they come in quite handy. So this one here is, in fact, this is an interesting one inside. It's just a tube, a decorative tube. It's meant to be a vase and cost me a whole 50 cents. And I actually think it would be really good to put some cuttings in here and let the roots grow down. So I'm going to put probably only one cutting, but maybe a long one. Reggie's checking that one out again. Is that one all right, Reggie? Does it pass the test? All right, so yeah, I think that's going to look really pretty just sitting on a shelf with a succulent cutting in it. Maybe one with a long stem I'll put in there. So that one cost me a whole 50 cents. And then there's this glass container. These are actually fantastic. You can put succulents in them. You could try drilling a hole in the bottom if you like. I don't really like the idea of trying to do that to glass. But if you put some sand or potting soil in the bottom and you're just really careful about, there's Reggie back again, hop out the way, Reg. You're really careful about not overwatering it, or even air plants. You could put cacti, as long as it's got some light, and you're really careful about watering them. So don't water them too much. But even different coloured sand, decorative sand, can look really nice in these. So that's a decent size. Reggie, hop out the way. Everywhere I go is there for it. Hop out the way. This one here is a little plant pot. So a whole $1 for this one. And the bonus is, look at that, it's already got a hole. So I don't have to try and put a hole in the bottom. I've been watching YouTube clips about how to put holes in the bottom of ceramic cups and pots and things without using a drill. But it doesn't look very nice. I think you end up getting a whole stack of chips out of it. Anyway, this one's got a hole, so that'll be fantastic. Maybe even something that might spill over the side of it, since it's quite small, but it's actually a quite good height. So $1 for that. And we got this decorative shell for a whole 50 cents. So this would actually be quite nice to put in. Reggie, do you have to inspect everything? So this would be nice to put into a sea-themed garden or beach garden. So I'll put that over there. You can go over there with the shell, Reggie. Hop out the way. Now these are great. These are actually, somebody's made these little pots, and they've even got their initials on the back, which makes me a little bit sad that they've gone to the trouble to make them. They've been glazed and everything. Look at that. So I'm planning on, because this is just raw clay underneath, I'm planning on actually drilling holes in these. So these can make fantastic little unique pots. There's another one that's a little bit shallower, but succulents don't need to have gigantic areas for the roots to grow. Look at that DP8B. I actually wonder if this has been made at school somewhere, because 8B might be a year 8 student. Anyway, that's another one. So they're quite unique, 50 cents. And then these marbles. I found my marbles. I thought I'd lost them. These are mainly clear marbles. And what I was thinking was, if I make a beach-themed fairy garden with some mermaids and stuff, these would actually look really nice as water, because it looks like bubbles. So anyway, not really sure if that would happen, if it will look really good, but I'll try it and see. So a whole big jar of those for $2.50. And the last thing we got, I think it's actually a ceramic pie plate, but it cost me $2.50. I'm planning on trying to have a go at drilling some holes in the bottom so it's got some drainage. And it's very shallow and it's a nice size. So this would actually be fantastic for some small cacti, I think, because they're not going to, they're actually going to dry out really quick, because there's not a lot of room for potting soil that's going to stay wet. So I think that would be fantastic. So that was my haul from, I'm not sure why that's not focusing in. For some reason, it's just not. That's my haul from the op shop, or the thrift store, whatever you like to call it. So not too bad. Didn't cost me a whole lot of money. I'm trying to avoid buying lots of plants online. And I love op shopping, so that's what I got today, and so that's what I'm going to be using them for. But it just gives you some ideas about the sorts of things that are really good to buy in a secondhand store. Another thing I always look for is shells. Shells are actually a bit hard to find these days, and so I have actually bought quite a few in op shops. So shells, yeah, just lots of little containers and things like this that you can put some plants in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very short little video, but just thought I'd share those with you. This is what I've found today, and they're looking good, and I think that they've got the thumbs up or the tick from Reggie. Reggie, they all right, are they? What do you think? Mum do well? Yes? All right, I think they get the tick from Reggie. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel and do a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye. So we went outside and just found a cutting of a variegated string of hearts, and so I pulled off the leaves, so the stem goes all the way down that first part there, all the way down, so the water is up to there. I didn't let it callus first, I just put it on there, and so I've put that into the little vase, and I'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll grow roots and do beautifully, but anyway, it's just hanging out there at the moment. I might actually, when I get a chance, put some extra cuttings in there just to make it a little bit more full, but I think that's going to be really pretty. So there you go, not bad for 50 cents. Okay, have a great day. Bye.